When you're talking about audiophile grade headphones, Bluetooth models aren't typically the first ones to come up in the conversation, but Focal has come out with a model that may just change that opinion. And in this video, I'm going to be giving you a closer look at them. Hi, I'm Carl from Apt, and these are the Focal Bathys. Yes, that's the right way to say it according to Focal. Bathys, not Bathys. And these make an impression as soon as you open the box to reveal the rigid case covered in soft gray-black fabric. The colors are going to help it stay looking clean, and the rigidity of the case is enough to inspire confidence when you're going to pack them up to go on a trip. And while they have a pretty low profile, they're obviously not as small as a pair of wireless earbuds, so you will want to make sure you have a large enough bag to accommodate them. The case is about 9 inches from top to bottom, about 8¼ inches at the widest point, and about 2 3/4 inches tall when laying on their side. There's also a large fabric ring at the top that you can use to hook these to the outside of a bag using a carabiner if the need should arise. Opening the case is going to reveal the headphones themselves, and they look fantastic. The color theme continues with a perforated gunmetal gray color on the outside of the ear cups and a black synthetic leather material across the top of the headband and on the ear cups. And as far as ear cups go, these are some of the most comfortable you're going to find. They breathe well enough and they're super soft. In the middle of the case are going to be 2 cables, one with USB-C on both ends and the other with 3.5mm plugs on each end. Also, something to remember is that if you're using the mini plug cable, you'll need to set the headphones to the on position, and if you're using the USB-C connection, you'll set it to DAC, which I'll talk more about in just a bit. Now, let's take a look at all the buttons because there are several. Starting on the right ear cup, which is actually on the left side when you open the case, are buttons for volume up and down with a multifunction Bluetooth button right in the middle. Holding that down for 4 seconds is going to put the headphones into Bluetooth pairing mode, but a single press will play and pause or answer a phone call, a double press skips a song, and a triple press will repeat a song or skip back to the previous song. Then you have the off DAC on switch, followed by a Smart Assistant button for use with either Google Assistant or Alexa. On the left ear cup is a single button that toggles between transparency mode and the 2 available noise canceling modes. Silent, which is optimized for high background noise like airplanes, trains, or buses, and soft, which you'd use in a quieter environment like an office or at home. Another thing Focal's done a great job with on the Bathys is the battery life. A full charge only takes an hour and a half, and they'll run for up to 30 hours with Bluetooth and active noise canceling turned on. Plus, they also feature a fast charge function that's going to provide up to 5 hours on a 15-minute charge. But obviously, the best part of these headphones is the audio quality. They use aluminum magnesium M-shaped dome drivers that provide honestly the best audio quality I have experienced with a pair of wireless Bluetooth headphones. When you're listening to music through these, it feels more like you're sitting in front of a really nice pair of speakers. You get fantastic separation, the bass comes through really powerfully, vocals are clear, and the mids fill in extremely well to provide an experience you'd expect from a pair of headphones really in this price range. And that's just using Bluetooth. When you have them hooked up with the USB-C cable using that built-in DAC, it can play back resolutions up to 24 bits at 192 kHz, and the whole listening experience is enhanced just that much more. Plus, you can download the Focal app that allows you to adjust the equalizers to your liking and even save the settings to create your own customized options. The app also allows you to turn the LEDs on the ear cups to a lower setting or off altogether and choose from the noise canceling settings as well. The only thing I found to be slightly frustrating is that you'll need a Lightning to USB 3 camera adapter with power run to it to work wired with an iPhone. Not ideal for portability, but at least there's a way to make them work. I'll put the link to the right one down in the description. The Lightning connection on an iPhone just doesn't put out enough power to run the DAC with them wired. We did try them on an iPad and even a Pixel 3a, both with USB-C connections, and they work perfectly. Other than that, there's really no other flaws with these. So if you're in the market for Bluetooth headphones and you have the budget, these absolutely should be at the top of your list. If you have a phone with USB-C, it's a no-brainer. If you have an iPhone, just remember if you want to use them wired and use that DAC, you have to pick up that adapter if you plan on using that feature. If you have any questions on the Focal Bathys or need assistance finding the right pair of headphones for your needs, be sure to contact our experts here at Apt. We're always happy to help. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.